number 23, Harris. Head coach, Chris Timpson. And now for the starting lineup for the Big Blue. Wearing number 0, Connor Tiarello. Number 1, Eli Zach. Number 4, Gabe Tripp.
Welcome back into Swampscott High School here as we have MIAA boys basketball action. I am joined by Nick Paradise as we get our headphones fixed. The Big Blue are 2-3 coming into tonight, coming off of that blowout loss against Peabody at home on Tuesday. What's one thing the Big Blue have to fix?
Well, today, we got to limit down on the turnovers just like last game. Because last game wasn't pretty with all the turnovers. I think maybe 30 turnovers in the first half last game. We cut that down, and we got this game, no doubt in my mind.
I think, folks, I think that might not be an exaggeration that they had 30 as we get – sorry, we are a little undermanned today at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. So if there is any difficulties, we apologize, but we will try to get it as good as possible for you guys as soon as possible.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats.
The national anthem will begin to play. The starting lineup for the Big Blue is Connor Torello at the point guard with Liam Wales at the 2, Brodsky at the 3. Zachlin will play the 4 with Benegor rounding things up at the center position as he has all year long. Darren Lanfear will tip it up with Benegor. And the tip, right off the tip, is a jump ball. No one ever had possession, so we'll see where that goes. They're just going to re-jump it. And Benegor wins it cleanly this time to Brodsky, and we are underway from Swampscott High School as Brodsky pulls up for the mid-range jumper way off on the first shot attempt of the game. Di Tomaso will start it at the point for Danvers. He gets inside, and a reach-in foul is called on Connor Torello. He picks up his first. Di Tomaso running the show for the Falcons. Quinton shares in the ball game with Darren Lanfear, Eris Zeris to round out the lineup for the Falcons. Jacob Westcott in the post right now with the ball on. Brodsky gets triple teamed and throws it away. The Big Blue force a turnover on Danvers' first possession, and a much better defensive start than the other night. Riyadh, they break the press. That was a huge issue against Peabody. They had so many turnovers just off that press, and Liam Wales breaks the ice tonight as he hits his first shot. He struggled against Peabody, so him hitting his first is a great sign. 2-0 Swampscott early.
So Dawson, what do you think Swampscott has to do to win this game?
To win this game, I think, they just need to take care of the ball. They need better player and ball movement. And I think if they can get their offense going, it'll get their defense going, because they gave up so many fast break points because they were turning the ball over.
I'd agree.
Brodsky tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. Lanfear gets it to Di Tomaso. Lanfear up top against Wales, gets a step on him, gets swallowed up in the lane, and it's stolen away eventually by Brodsky. And Chirello had it and lost it out of bounds. Apologies for the camera there for a second. But Chirello ends up losing it out of bounds, and it stays 2-0, a minute and 30 into the game.
I mean, I couldn't really see what just happened there.
Me either.
It looked like a good fast break. I don't know how they didn't convert. Still don't know what's going on.
Zachlin almost gets the steal. Wales throws it in, and a foul is going to go against Chirello, and that's 2 quick ones on the freshman. Gabe Tripp will check in for him as Chirello picked up less than 2 minutes into the game. Swampscott has the height advantage at the center position, at least because of Benegor's size. We'll see if they can take advantage of that. As another foul is going to go against Tripp, so early foul trouble for the Swampscott guards. 3 within a minute and 49 seconds into this one.
I really do think that if Swampscott uses Riyadh correctly, they can dominate.
Yeah, he needs to be more powerful with his body in the post, I'd say. As bad pass gets picked off by Zachlin. Ahead to Brodsky. He's going to pull up for the open mid-range, and he knocks it down as Max Brodsky gets on the board. And it's 4-0 early for Swampscott. Now a pass inside. Lanfear with the left hand. Can't finish. Benegor tips it, and Tripp controls the rebound. Now a hard push up and a 3 by Brodsky. Yes, sir. Max Brodsky's off to a hot start. He's got 5, and it's 7-0 Swampscott early. They came in with a sense of urgency after the embarrassing loss on Tuesday, as Lanfear, trying to get Danvers on the board, loses it, but it's touched out of bounds by Wales.
Hey, right there's a perfect example on how defense turns into offense.
Absolutely. They got the quick fast break, wide open 3 for Brodsky. Inbound pass into the corner, stolen away by Brodsky. And he finished for 2. Sorry again about the camera. He's got 7 early.
Turnover by tip pass. Will still stay Danvers ball. Tip pass by Liam Wales. Great defense there by Swampscott. Danvers struggling to get it in. Top of the key out to the corner. Riyadh Benegor all over that. Turnover Danvers. Stolen by Liam Wales. Liam Wales out to Brodsky. Brodsky shoots it. Almost makes another one. Wales with the rebound.
All right, I am back. Wales is going to reset action up top. Now to Brodsky, who's got 7 early points. Tripp finds Wales. Wales going to drive to his left. Nice move in the lane. Can't get the bounce on the floater. And it will go back to the Falcons, down 9-0 early. Andrew Templeman, who had a huge game. He had 12 against Peabody, one of the minor bright spots of the blowout loss against Peabody. He's seen some early minutes as a reward for that.
Temp told me today he's dropping 17. Last game he said 20. Today 17.
Hey, Riyadh told me 20 today in gym class, so we'll see. As Tripp's going to pick up his second early foul, so both point guards for the Big Blue picking up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. Both Tripp and Chirello have 2 apiece.
That's not a good sign at all.
No.
Especially with Chirello, a big factor of this Big Blue offense.
Yeah, he had 16 the other night against Peabody, the leading scorer for Swampscott. As there's a 3, and finally Danvers gets on the board with Jonathan DiTomaso breaking the seal with a 3. Swampscott still up by 6, trying to break the Danvers press. They need to get it across quickly. Brodsky with a nice crossover to get it across. Tripp surveying his options. It now gets stuck in the corner without a dribble, looking for an outlet. Finds Zachlin. And Brodsky will reset it. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Brodsky spins, kicks it out Wales. Wales going to look to drive with that left hand. Gets inside, off of Templeman's hands, but it comes to Brodsky, who takes the tough jumper. No. And rebound to Lanphier. And he's going to dribble it up himself, take it all the way, and gets fouled. Eli Zachlin will commit the foul, and Lanphier will get 2 at the line. That's the first on Zachlin. 5 fouls on the Big Blue early. One of the negatives of this start. They have slowed down after getting off to a quick 9-0 start. Lanphier misses the first.
Swampscott seems to be taking care of the ball a lot better than last
Absolutely.
game.
Danvers doesn't seem to have maybe the stamina of Peabody because they were in that press for the full 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Danvers coming in and out of the press depending on whether they make their shot or not. As Wales is up top working on Zeris, picks up his dribble, now gets trapped, finds Brodsky. Brodsky's been the man early. He's got 7 quick ones as Tripp gets the nice pass from Wales on the pass inside, and he gets his first 2 of the night. Gabe Tripp from Liam Wales on the deuce. 11-4, Swampscott early as Lanphier gets it in, and an easy layup. He has all 6 for the Falcons. Or excuse me, he has 3. DiTomaso has the other 3. Wales has the open 3 off the pass fake, no good. Liam Wales has been the leading 3-point shooter for the Big Blue. Can't hit there. 11-6 with 2:20 to go in the first, a low-scoring game compared to the 27-3 start the other night.
Yeah, that wasn't the prettiest of games.
Absolutely not.
A lot better team basketball tonight for the Big Blue.
Yeah. Coach Holmes must have really had them focused in practice yesterday, because I know he didn't give them the day off after that, the last 2 days off after that loss on Tuesday, as DiTomaso gets to the basket. He's got 5. 11-8 after Swampscott took an 11-2 lead, and Tripp gets fouled by Zeris on the drive, and he'll get 2 free throws. Gabe Tripp, the sophomore, has been great off the bench for the Big Blue this year. Got the start against Peabody. Didn't do too much, but he's been solid all year for the Big Blue.
Gabe Tripp might be a smaller type of guy, but he plays like a big out there.
He does. He's not afraid to go inside against the trees.
That's what we need to see out of the bigger guys for the Big Blue.
As he misses the first. Tripp misses both. Benegor almost got the offensive rebound, but it's taken down by Travis Voisin. Double team gets split in the corner, but a foul is going to be called on Jake Collins. Just checked into the game, and he picks up a quick foul. Brodsky, Tripp, Collins, Wales, and Benegor out there for the Big Blue. Swampscott got off to a quick 11-2 start, but since then, Danvers has crawled their way back in as Lamphere has it up top, kicks it outside for an open three. That one's way off. Brodsky can't corral the rebound. Still loose, another offensive rebound. Voisin gets reached in from Max Brodsky, and in one quarter, the Falcons will be shooting free throws for the rest of the first half. That's definitely a negative for the Big Blue so far. A lot of fouling on some ticky-tack reach-ins. Voisin's going to get his first opportunity at the line tonight.
Ticky-tack, I like that.
And the first end of the 1-and-1 he knocks down, so it's 11-9. And he knocks down them both, so it's a 1-point game. So Danvers has righted the ship here after the blazing start for the Big Blue. They break the press. Nope, tipped out of bounds by, I believe that's Lamphere there. Collins gets it in quickly to Wales. Swampscott's offense is slowed down after the early start. Brodsky looking to drive, gets it stripped, and now Jake Collins the only one to get back for the Big Blue, and a missed layup, but an offensive rebound by Zaris gets blocked, and Benegor corrals the rebound now in transition. Jake Collins goes all the way, can't finish. Wild sequence as they go back and forth down the court for both sides. Now, big foul by Gabe Tripp on the collision, and Tripp picks up his third foul of the first quarter, so we won't be seeing much of him for the rest of the first half, trying to keep him into this game.
What a hit by Gabe Tripp.
Still in football season. The multi-sport athlete plays football in the fall, basketball in the winter. And DiTomaso misses the first, and he's in dismay about it. As Danvers has gotten to the line a bunch in this first quarter, which is what kept them in it, and they tie it up. So they are on a 9-0 run after the Big Blue had taken the early lead. Long pass to Brodsky.
That was a missile.
By Benegor, and that looked like a kick. They're not going to call it as it's a turnover for the Big Blue as Lamphere, in the corner, gets it to Zaris, and it's picked off by Liam Wales, and he's going to get the breakaway lefty layup, and he's got 4 quick ones, and finally the Big Blue right to ship and end the 9-0 Danvers run. Danvers will probably hold for the last shot here. Lamphere gets fouled, and if that goes on Gabe Tripp, that's his 4th. And he's staying out there with 4 fouls. They're finally going to take him out with Tyler Chirello. I believe that was called on Tripp. I hope it wasn't, because 4 fouls in the first quarter would be rough. The 1-and-1 is missed, but the offensive rebound with 3 seconds to go, and DiTomaso gets a 3 up, and he misses it, and Gabe Tripp corrals the rebound before the end of the first quarter, as it is 13-11 Big Blue behind Max Brodsky, 7 points early, along with Liam Wales' 4, as they have the lead entering the second quarter. Nick, what did you see from the Big Blue that was better than Tuesday night?
I'd say, limiting down on the turnovers, obviously, that's really helped them a lot.
They did have a shaky end of the quarter with them, though.
But I would say the fouls isn't really helping them
No,
today.
9 fouls in a quarter is really
rough. Like you
rough.
said, Gabe Tripp already having 4 fouls.
I don't know specific if he has 4 completely, but it says that they gave Brodsky his 2nd foul on that one. So Gabe has 3 and Brodsky has 2. So a lot of foul trouble early for the Big Blue. 2 on Chirello, 2 on Brodsky, 1 on Benegor, Tripp with 3, and Jake Collins with 1. So 9 fouls in the first quarter for the Big Blue. that's something to keep an eye on, as the next foul will get Danvers 2 free throws for the rest of the half.
Can't give them the easy points.
I believe they had like 6 or 7 of their 11 points on free throws in that quarter. So the possession arrow shows that it will be Danvers' ball, I believe, coming into the second quarter. Yep. Danvers staying with the same 5 out of the first quarter timeout. Same thing for the Big Blue, except, well, Eli Zachlin, I try to say both names at the same time, has checked in for Max Brodsky.
I mean, with the Danvers offense, it looks like they're struggling to pass the ball around.
Yep.
It looks like they can't find the open man.
So. Tomaso just walked with a big fist bump from Coach Knowles on the sideline. I don't know if you caught that.
I did not see that.
We'll see if Swampscott can get the offense humming again after their hot start. Only 2 points in the last about 4 minutes of that first quarter, as we got a reach-in foul called on D. Tomaso, much to his disliking. Wales looking for someone to get the inbound in. It goes to Tripp. He can go in the backcourt. And he blows by the first defender, gets it to Zachlin, who kicks it out. Wales decides not to shoot it. He gets it to Benegor, but there was a 3-second violation as Benegor thought he was going to get the pass, just stayed in the paint just a bit too long. And it's a 3-second violation going back to the Falcons.
It's like me in 2K.
A near steal by Wales there. Now the Big Blue defense scrambling. A good crossover by Lamphere, but a nice hustle play to get the steal by Wales. Tripp gets it into the front court, kicks it, Wales on the wing. Wales looking, gets it to Tripp. Got to get Benegor a touch here. He's been quiet. They get it to him. He gets a nice pass inside for Zachlin, but a better block by Lamphere. Now in transition come the Falcons, and Lamphere gets the layup on the other end. What a sequence for the senior from Danvers, Darren Lamphere.
His 5th point of the game.
5 points and that big block on the other side, and we got a tie game with 6:53 to go in the second quarter.
It's period. This isn't hockey.
I know. Still in the hockey mind from Wednesday. I mean, I was editing that game for like 3 hours, so I heard period a lot. Benegor gets a touch in the paint, looks to drive, and he just absolutely clobbered Medivir, but I believe they called the reach-in on Zaris first, and they did, so it's going to go against Danvers. Riyadh will get 2 at the line, trying to give Swampscott the lead back. That was a big collision there, especially with the 6'9" Benegor coming right at him. And the Big Blue big man misses the first.
He told you 20 for tonight?
Yeah, it's not looking good. He hasn't got many chances to touch the ball, so we'll see if he can get it going.
At all.
No. Of course, Riyadh Benegor starting full-time this season as he split time with Mick Ross. The graduate goes to
Big Blue legend.
Big Blue legend Mick Ross had a 17-point, 20-rebound triple-double in the playoffs last year. Allegedly.
Mr. Himothy. Yeah, he'll tell you that.
Yep. Benegor gets his first point at the line. Where's he going to college now for basketball?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I'll get that to you in the next break. I'll look it up. As Danvers trying to take the lead.
That's what I know.
Gotcha. Voisin trying to get it in, but another foul is going to go against Henry Beitler, who just checked in for his first action.
Got to keep the hands up, man.
Lot of fouls here, prolonging this first half, the 10th of the first half for the Big Blue. First free throw, no good from Travis Voisin. He's got 2. And he misses both. Strong rebound by Wales inside. Wales looking to get to the bucket. Nice move inside, and he gets the layup. If he gets to his left hand, he's absolutely deadly for the Big Blue as a scoring option. Tyler Torello checked in for his first action, and he plays some strong defense, but it's going to pick up the foul because he didn't get his hands up. And you can see the Swampscott bench kind of sick of the refs. Well, not the refs, but the fact that they keep fouling. None of these are even questionable.
There's just bodies flying across the court today.
Yeah, physical game, but they need to be physical without breaking the rules of basketball. As Medevere hits the first.
First points of the game from
Luke Medevere, the junior guard. Also Logan Medevere, the junior. As he knocks down both free throws. Maybe some twin brothers there.
Maybe.
Both same year.
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be pretty cool, playing with your brother.
That would be. As Wales going to reset. Up top. Gets it to Beitler. Beitler looks to drive, dribbles it off his leg, hustles forward and gets it ripped away by Chairs. And they almost had an easy layup. Bad pass, though, was behind the hands of Di Tomaso. And it goes out of bounds and will stay with the Falcons. Benegor's going to check back in for Templeman. Riyad Benegor always covering the inbounder no matter whose man it is, because he can settle back in to the zone defense. The Big Blue plays as there's an air ball on the three. As Zachlin looking to push. Zachlin kicks it. Beitler looking to drive. Gets inside. Can't finish, but will go to the line for two. Strong drive there by the sophomore forward. Beitler's seen limited action in the early portions of the season. Started on opening night against Saugus as he misses the first. The fifth starting spot for the Big Blue has been a mystery so far. They've had Beitler, Collins, and Eli Zachlin all start in that spot. Still have yet to find the guy for it as Beitler knocks down the free throw. I think Beitler started 1, Collins has started 3, and Eli has started 2 now in the 6th game of the year.
Started tonight?
Yep. We'll see how that spot progresses throughout the year. Maybe it's a matchup situation for Coach Knowles as the Euro step inside and a beautiful pass, but the layup rolls off the rim. And Lord Benegor for that rebound. He did a majority of the work. Wales looking for his center. He's got a mismatch inside. They got to get it to him here. He's got such a height advantage. They can't find him, but they find Torello up top, and Torello gets fouled by Luke Medevere, who picks up the team's 5th of the half, 17-15 with 4:35 to go in it. Low scoring half here.
Got to feed the big man in the paint, man.
He's got a huge mismatch. Still not looking for him as Beitler gets inside, loses the handle momentarily into Wales. Wales at the wing, gets inside, trying to get to that left-hand layup. Finds Torello, who drives, goes up for the layup, and finishes tough, too, for Tyler Torello, the older Torello brother on the squad. The other one, Connor, who has 2 early fouls, which is why you're not seeing him. As the 3 from the right wing, no good. Strong offensive rebound inside by Di Tomaso, looking for an outlet. And lost the handle. Wales now has it in transition, trying to get to that left hand. Gets inside and finishes. Beautiful move on the fast break by Liam Wales. He's got 8 and now leads the Big Blue in scoring. It's 21-15, 3:46 to go in the half. Lanphier goes inside, spins on Benegor, trying to get the foul call. Can't. Beautiful defense inside. It'll stay with the Falcons. Jake Collins, Max Brodsky check back in for Beitler and Zachlin. Solid minutes for both of them, I'd say. Swampscott's defense looks so much better compared to Peabody.
Way better.
They just seem much more connected. Granted, Danvers definitely does not move the ball around better than Peabody did. That was some good ball movement for high school. A long outlet pass is stolen momentarily by Di Tomaso, and we'll see where it goes. It's going to stay with the Falcons.
That's what the Big Blue did last game, forcing passes. And
Yep.
that's not what they need this game.
A bunch of forced passes for sure, as we're going to get a timeout. Swampscott leading by 6, 3:21 to go in the first half. As Liam Wales leads the way with 8 points, Max Brodsky right behind him with 7. And Swampscott will take a 6-point lead into the first timeout of the half. All right. Di Tomaso brings it into the front court. Liam Fear on the outside. Good trap in the corner by Chirillo and Wales. Now getting inside Di Tomaso, really tough shot, air ball. Benegor picks up another rebound, but he throws it away, but he makes up for it with the block. Beautiful block inside. Now Wales in transition, kicks it out. Brodsky 3. Yes, sir! Big sequence for the Big Blue. Max Brodsky's got 10. Benegor with a charge of energy, picking up the big block, leading to transition.
Great defense there by Benegor. Another block
and
for
another
Benegor.
one. He has been a force on defense.
Wow.
Hasn't got much opportunity on offense, but
Hey, what do you expect? What are you supposed to do on that? He's like 6'8".
Danvers
do
really
much.
struggling. The Swampscott defense is odd this season. They've had some games where they've been really good, like tonight and against Classical, but they struggled against teams like Peabody, turning the ball over. Wales can't finish. Benegor almost had the strong rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Benegor. That's kind of a weak call, I'd say, but nonetheless, it is a foul. That's only his first.
How many blocks does Riyadh have? 3?
Riyadh's got 2 blocks, 5 rebounds, and a point. So, impacting the game without scoring so far in this first half. Playing much
Really good
better
defense.
I think if you went back and watched back the Peabody game, just the Swampscott defense wasn't communicating and were just a step slow on everything. As into the paint goes Voisin, looking for an outlet, kicks it to the corner. Lanphier off the top of the backboard. Benegor tips the rebound, still loose. Comes back to Danvers, less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Drive to the basket, Lanphier is scared to go up with Benegor. Good defense, but a foul on the help by Jake Collins. Right idea with the aggression on defense, just got to play without fouling. It's what's keeping Danvers in this game.
I don't know. Danvers just look shook out there. They look like they don't know
They
what
do
to
look
do.
shook, that's for sure. Wales with 8, Brodsky with 10 leading the way. Who's leading the way there for Danvers?
It's tied between Damaso and Lanphier. Both have 6.
Balanced scoring attack. He knocked down the first free throw, and he rattles in and out the second. Strong rebound by Brodsky. Wales now gets it in to the front court. Wales loses the handle momentarily and will reset. Gets it inside Benegor, trying to find that offensive mojo. Jump hook off the rim and out. That's a shot that hasn't been falling for him all year. Good trap. And a timeout called by Danvers.
Thought they were about to call another foul.
Must be scary when you are a high school guard seeing a 6'10" guy trap you right as you get across half court.
Man, I don't know what you're supposed to do with him in the paint.
No, that's why it's puzzling sometimes when he isn't as much of a defensive force that you would hope that he would be, but he's showing his defensive potential in this one. Hopefully
sure.
he can keep that up for the last legs of this. Well, we're still very early in the season with the full length year. He had 2 of his years cut short because of COVID. Now in his senior season.
You a fan of this chant, Dawson?
Yeah.
You guys can't see it, but Dawson is dancing right now, throwing his fist up. Very excited about the cheerleaders.
Now out of the timeout, it's going to be Danvers with the ball, trailing by 8. Very low scoring first half here, but that's the brand of basketball the Big Blue want to play. They don't have that high-powered offense, so they got to make up for it on the defensive end. As now inside the short free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound to Eli Zachlin, but he loses the handle. We'll see what the call is. And it's Swampscott ball. Tyler Torello's given some good minutes. He's got 2 on the 1 bucket. Doesn't have much in the stat sheet, but he's making an impact on the defensive end. Into Brodsky, gets it right back to Torello, who's going to take it up himself. Torello goes to the basket. Good pass for Wales, and a foul. They did call the foul. It looked like he was making a jump ball call.
That looked a little scary.
Yeah, Wales, that was a good defensive play, but he must have got him on the arm. It did look like he got a lot of ball, but no complaints, it seems like, from the Danvers side, and Wales will go to the line. And Wales misses the first high arcing free throw. Puts a lot of arc on that thing. Never really noticed that. You like that one?
Yeah. You put a lot of arc on your shot, too.
I do, but most of the time it's an
Doesn't
air
go
ball.
in.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm here and not out there. As he makes the second one, he's got 9 in the first half. Chico, there's some rumblings that you were a baller in freshman year.
Hey, I think I dropped 23 against Beverly. And then,
As a bad pass in the backcourt and a travel was called. There were rumors you were going to return for your senior season.
man, I just finished my football season.
That's fair.
Kind of wanted a little bit of rest, get back in the weight room, be able to push weight again. So get ready for baseball because
Yes, sir.
the 4 C's. Ask Will Roddy about that. He'll let you know.
If he's watching right now, he just loved that comment. And Benigor gets 2 from the assist from Brodsky.
The baseball guys are definitely freaking out on the live stream right now.
A lot of them are at hockey practice right now, unfortunately. There's a 3, and that one's good by Quentin Shares. He's got his first 3 of the night.
Danvers has gone a while without some points on the board.
Yeah, that snapped a long drought, and these refs are really calling it tight. Little bump fouls called on Di Tommaso. Not necessarily that these aren't fouls, but in a high school game, sometimes you see them just let them go.
Yeah.
And Wales will go to the line for a 1-and-1. I think they've done a good job with the calls. Just maybe should let them play, in my opinion, a little bit more, but we'll see how they call it the rest of the way. As Wales knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. Beitler checks in. Danvers can hold for the last shot if they choose to do so.
Way better performance from the Big Blue than last game.
As Wales misses the second, almost got his own board. Now Danvers in transition and a foul on Beitler as he just wanted to stop the fast break. Now see, in the NBA with their new rule, that would be called a take foul, where I know Danvers is going to get 2 free throws out of this anyway, but they would get a technical free throw and then they would get the ball back, because in the NBA it was such a common thing that people would just reach and foul to stop a fast break, and that's what the NBA did to end that one.
Were you about to say the MLB?
Yeah, I don't know why. You got me thinking about baseball. As it's an 8-point game as Medivere knocks down the first. And he knocks down the second. So it's a 6-point game. Swampscott can hold for the final shot. Butler needs some help. Not used to dribbling the ball in the backcourt. And Knowles is going to call a timeout to get a play called before the end of the half. He had a use it or lose it timeout there. So might as well draw something up before the end of the half, and we'll see what he cooks up in the huddle.
Got to give the ball to their playmakers.
Swampscott showing a lot more compete in the first half than they did against Peabody.
A lot of camaraderie as well.
Yeah, they seem to be communicating a lot better. They seem to have the same common goal on defense.
I would also agree with, like you just said, common goals. I'd like to say that their offense is showing a lot of common goals as well. Moving the ball well, taking good shots. Last game they were forcing a lot of shots and couldn't get any of them fall. This game,
yeah, now in the first half, especially on the defensive end, they've been really consistent with their defensive pressure. As they've held Danvers to just 21 points in this first half. An impressive showing by the Big Blue defense. And a bunch of those points came at the free throw line. We'll see. We'll see what Coach Knowles drew up in the huddle. Connor Terrell with his first sighting since the first 2 minutes of the game when he picked up 2 quick fouls. Wales gets it in the corner inside. Benegor gets double, goes straight up with the hook shot. That's what he needs to be doing a lot more. Just catch and go to the basket. He's got 5. The half-court heave is no good, and Swampscott will take a 9-point lead into the half.
You know, that's what you want to see out of Riyadh.
Yeah, Riyadh with a very strong first half, making impacts in much more ways than just scoring the ball. He had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal in that first half. And Swampscott takes a 9-point lead as they have just been much better in almost every facet of the game so far in the first 16 minutes of this one.
Playing very well today.
We will be back with you in about 10 minutes here at Swampscott High School as Swampscott has a 30-21 lead at the half. And welcome back into Swampscott High School as we are just about set for second half action as the Swampscott Big Blue lead the Danvers Falcons 30-21 behind the 20 combined points from Max Brodsky and Liam Wales, who have 10 apiece, and the 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks from Riyadh Benegor. What did you see out of that first half that you liked?
You know, I like the way they kept control of the ball, you know. Wasn't careless passes, except for like 1 or 2 careless passes. But other than that, they're really taking care of the ball the whole half, which is a big step from last game.
Absolutely. The one thing they need to do is defend without fouling. As there's a 3 early from Di Tommaso, so he gets the ball rolling here in the second half as he cuts the lead to 6.
Leading scorer today for him. 9 points for him.
Connor Chirillo picked up 2 fouls early, has yet to score in this one.
I think the Big Blue, they need to make sure they know their common goals as a team.
Absolutely.
Keep it pushing.
Benegor, 8 on the shot clock. Nice pass to Brodsky, who knocks it down. Give the assist to Riyadh Benegor. Brodsky's got 12 as the Big Blue open the lead back up to 8.
Brodsky came to compete today.
Absolutely, he did. He's been consistent for the Big Blue tonight. Shares inside, Lemfair. The air ball jumper, offensive rebound, but a foul is going to go against Eli Zachlin after that scramble off of the air ball from Jacob Westcott. As you hear Coach Young, I don't know if you guys heard that on stream, he's yelling, "Gotta box, gotta box."
A lot of camaraderie out of Coach Young.
As Lemfair hits the first. And he knocks down them both, so it's a 6-point game. Swampscott, despite the great defense they're playing, only up by 6 because of how much they are fouling. Nice fast break there. Collins can't finish as the Falcons come the other way. Lemfair up top, sizing up Chirillo. They swing it to the corner for a 3, no good, out of the hands of Shares. And Connor Chirillo picks up his first rebound. Kick to Wales, open 3. Yes, sir! The much improved 3-point shooter knocks down his first one of the night as his quiet night against Peabody is not carrying over. He's the leading scorer with 13 for the Big Blue. Good defense by him in the corner. Great two-way player, Wales, as they get back into their 3-2 zone. Medavir in the corner. Throws it to Lemfair. Shares up top. Inside Medavir. Had Benegor running at him, and he gets the steal. Brodsky now looking to stretch this lead out. Benegor up top. He's going to fire from 3. He's got it. Riyadh Benegor is feeling good. When he hits those 3s, you know he is feeling it. He's got 8 and 5 rebounds to go along with it. Wow. It's a 12-point game. Shares, fakes the 3 inside. Medavir. Oh, a foul is going to go against Benegor. Looked like. I think that was a flop. I think it was a flop as well. I wasn't going to say it. Benegor having a great night. He's got 8 points, an assist, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal out of the big man. That is absolutely what you love to see for this Big Blue team.
I mean, when he's on fire, it's hard to stop him. He can shoot the ball, and once he develops that game in the paint.
As another turnover for Danvers. As we have a foul on the catch. It's going to go against, I believe, that is Lemfair. Yeah, when I think Riyadh's really getting his confidence back tonight, and when Riyadh is playing with confidence, he is hard to stop because of how big he is, and he can stretch the floor, everything like that.
Once he starts using his body, then it's pretty hard to stop.
Yep. Wales is going to get the wide open mid-range, no good. Benegor battling for the rebound, doesn't get it. and Danvers lets it go out of bounds as it will go back to them. I was going to say if Wales hit that shot, I see him working on that shot before every game before he gets into his three-point shooting and free throws.
I was expecting that one to fall.
Me too. And he's usually automatic with it, so I was shocked when that one didn't fall. As DiTomaso, bad pass, and it's another turnover for the Falcons, their 8th. They think it got tipped. Oh, the other official. Oh, one official's saying it's Swampscott ball, one saying it's Danvers ball. We'll see what it is. And they're going to go with Swampscott ball.
The Zebras.
As they're going to get together. Inbound to Connor Torello, splits the double team, but a reach-in foul. Honestly, I think if Torello didn't get that foul call, he would have gone all the way for a layup. So Danvers might like taking that foul.
Yeah, that would have been an easy 2 for him. He's not missing those layups.
Connor Torello yet to score in this one. He had 16 in the game versus Peabody. Dangerous pass goes into Wales. Wales drives, kicks it out. Brodsky's going to pull up for that mid-range jumper short. Rebound to Henry Beitler. And a turnover as miscommunication between Brodsky and Wales. But Swampscott still holds on to their 12-point lead with 4:40 to go in the third. Medavir. DiTomaso. Medavir. Lenfier. Inside, great ball movement from Danvers here. Nothing that they can find. Lenfier inside Zaris. Blocked by Benegor, his third. Ball is loose, and we got a foul. Going to go against Swampscott, but Benegor picking up his third block. We'll see who the foul goes against.
I think Henry.
Yeah, I think Henry got the call on that one, so that's his third. Danvers running a stack, and Wales just got run over by Aris Zaris. You were saying before the game he's a good football player. He showed it there with the big hit on Wales as he draws the charge.
It's a Marcus Smart type of play right there.
Absolutely. Flashbacks against the Rockets in that 26-point comeback, 2017-2018, I believe. The back-to-back charges on James Harden. That was the same type of play on the inbound.
I hate James Harden.
Me too. Now that he's in Philly, I hate him even more. But back to the game as Connor Torello gets on the board with a tough finish inside as he's got 2. 4 out of the 5 starters now have scored for the Big Blue. Brodsky on the 3-2, pass tipped by Wales and taken by Benegor, and he gets fouled.
That was a funky play right there.
Off of Wales' hand, off the backboard. Benegor got it kind of like a rebound.
They've already scored more points than they have in the last game.
Oh, yeah, they finished with 32 or something like that?
I think so.
Good sign.
It's a great sign.
Oh, no, I think they had more than that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we all want to put that one
behind us, yeah.
Yeah,
Forget
behind
about that
us
game.
as Benegor got shoved on the inbounds.
Look at Benegor compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Mm-hmm. So they scored 47 last game, so they still need a few to pass that total, but it looks like they're well on their way. As Beitler throws it for Wales, he wasn't looking. Turnover by Beitler. Now a baseline drive. DiTomaso swatted away by Benegor. That's his 4th block of the game. Just nothing you can do when he's playing aggressive defense inside, especially if you do not have the height. Danvers clearly does not.
How many fouls does Riyadh have?
He's got 2 as Lanphier knocks down the 3. Much needed bucket for Danvers. Riyadh's got 2 fouls, yep. Connor Torello now breaks the press, looking for help, gets it to Benegor. Wants to shoot that 3, but they know he can shoot it. They pressed up on him that time. Wales gets to his left hand, and that move is unstoppable when he can get to it. He's got 15 as he gets the lefty layup. Lanphier. Medivere up top, surveying his option. Voisin. Medivere back up top. Outside Lanphier for another three. That one way off. Hustling for the rebound is Chirello, and it's out of bounds. Going to stay with Danvers.
Lanphier has 11 tonight.
Yeah, he's playing well. Not on that shot, though.
Yeah, a little off. It's like you from the corner.
Yep, every single time. It feels good out of the hand, but it's like 50 feet too far. I showed that pregame to Nick, and he was loving it. Inside. Post up, Lanphier. Outside at the top of the key. Voisin inside Westcott. Lanphier trying to get to that right hand. Good defense by Brodsky. He gets trapped in the paint. Kicked outside for a three by Westcott, and he knocks it down. Big shot from Jacob Westcott, the senior forward out of Danvers. 10-point game. It was a three from the corner there. As Chirello gets right inside to the basket, and he'll go to the line for two. Couldn't finish for the and one, but nonetheless, he'll get two at the line. First one is up and good by Connor. He's got three. And he misses the second. Rebound goes to Michael Kasperek. Kasperzek. Sorry for butchering that name. I know I did. He's seeing his first action tonight. Wales in the corner. Gets it inside Benegor, back outside Wales. Wales gets to that left hand again, that time just a little bit too strong off the glass. Now in transition come the Falcons. Behind the back, blocked by Benegor. His fifth of the night. He's got a 3-by-5 game through three quarters. He's got 8, 5, and 5 with 5 blocks on the night.
Lanphier just tried to pull a John Wall.
Yeah, that was a nice move, but couldn't get the bucket over the 6'9" center. Inside to Westcott. Outside Voisin, behind the back pass for Lanphier. Step back, didn't shoot the three, gets it to the corner. The jumper no good. Offensive rebound for Danvers. Voisin takes a step in, kicks it outside Lanphier, who's been the man for them. Almost banked in the three. Another offensive rebound and a foul. No shot. They call no shot, so no and one. And the foul's going to go on Jake Collins, his third.
Danvers just showed a light of flashiness right there.
They did. The behind the back on the attempt by Lanphier and the behind the back pass by Medivere. Kicking it out to Lanphier, who started to step back. Thought we were about to get a step back attempt as he gets it in the corner, gets trapped by Wales and Chirello. Chirello and Wales trapping him, and there's the steal, and Wales is going to go all the way for two, and Wales just got 17 on the night off of his own steal in the corner. This lead is stretched to 13 for the Big Blue as there's a three from the corner, no good. Rebound, Lanphier, very strong rebound, goes up with it. No foul called, still loose, he gets it back, goes up with a jump hook, air ball, rebound, Wales. Wales with the second board of the night. He's got 17 points to go with it. Jake Collins goes to the basket and will get two at the line as Swampscott starting to pull away with this one. Lanphier shows some frustration with his coach. Not with his coach. He shared the frustration to his coach about the referees. Thought he got fouled on that last drive as he shows some signs of fatigue on the sideline there. Jake Collins misses the first. Wales is limping a little bit. We'll see if there's anything going on with him. I think he's all right.
Templeman subbed in.
What? Templeman, yeah, did sub in for Benigor as Jake Collins misses both at the line. Benigor having a really good night. For the Big Blue gets a well-deserved rest. As Lanphier drives to the baseline, Templeman just kind of put his arms around him. Steal by Wales. Wales now gets into the front court, kicks it. Brodsky, another three. No. Rebound hits the rim twice, and it goes to Westcott, who put it around his arms like a football. And Wiseman takes it, Medivere, sorry, takes it to the basket and gets blocked by Templeman, who has his first of the night. "19 seconds to go in the quarter. If Danvers wants to go for the last shot, they can. We'll see what they do out of the inbound. They get it in to Voisin, who gets trapped by Chirello, and he goes to the basket. Nice move there. As 13 seconds left in the quarter, the Big Blue will look for the final shot. 10 seconds left. Chirello's going to look to get to the basket. Chirello goes in. Fadeaway in the lane, rolls in and out. Fight on the boards, and it's taken away by Danvers. In the half-court heave, no good. Swampscott will take an 11-point lead into the fourth quarter as they have a strong third, extending their lead by, I believe it was a 2-point game? What was the score at the half? I believe they stretched their lead out by 9. It's now 45-34, 11-point lead going into the fourth. It'll be Danvers ball out of the, Swampscott ball into the fourth quarter. Leading by 11, trying to pick up their third win of the year and their second at home, trying to bring their home record to 2-2. As, Brodsky couldn't handle the pass. They had the play set up for him.
Hey, man, that's why
good play call. Yeah. So, Nick, what are two things the Big Blue have to keep doing in this fourth quarter to come home with a victory?
Scoring. Scoring and playing well defense like they have been.
So
I mean, they're really holding Danvers down.
Yeah. So scoring and preventing scoring is your take for the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Pretty simple there.
Yeah. Simple guy.
As Lanphier tries to get into the lane, no. And a rebound to Eli Zachlin, who's going to take it up himself. Eli looking, finds Benigor, and it's a nice defensive play. The save goes into the backcourt. Diving for it is Chirello. He couldn't get to it, and the refs let him get up, even though that should be a travel. Benigor swats him and pads the stats anyway. Gets the rebound, gets it to Brodsky. Brodsky inside, back outside. The two-point jumper, no. That would have been a huge momentum play. Benigor has 6 blocks, 6 rebounds now.
You know, I was going to speak, but a lot just went down. I didn't get the chance to speak.
Benigor all the way out, past the three-point line, guarding up top on Westcott. That leaves the paint open for Danvers, and they take advantage with the Luke Medivere layup. As Swampscott's lead gets cut to 9, Medivere's got 4 on the night. Their leading scorer is Darren Lanphier, as Coach Knowles calls the timeout with the 9-point lead.
What I was going to say is I was going to say that Swampscott doesn't have to – they can't turn the ball over or else till the game's out of their hands.
Yep.
But you already know how I feel about turnovers. I've been saying it for a while now.
Nine-point game. Swampscott out of the timeout. Coach Knowles calls for the press break. Wales gets it into Zachlin, quickly to Torello. Torello drives, gets the contact. What a finish, and one! Connor Torello went down really hard, but he gets the and one. We'll see if he's all right. He got a really tough bucket and took a really tough fall, and he's getting up. He seems to be all right. What a play by the freshman.
Wow.
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 That press break was ran perfectly by the Big Blue, and Connor Torello went flying and still was able to finish.
Man, I know all he wanted to do was get up and scream and one.
That's what I would have done. I'd been doing the banging my chest, screaming.
I did a little flexes. Damn, he was in the air. He was flying on that.
He was up there.
Thought he was going to throw one down.
He might be a little small for that. Oh, he can't complete the three-point play, but a crazy play by the freshman nonetheless. As Lanphier takes it inside, kicks it Westcott. Really tough shot. Wow, he hit it over Benegor.
Wow.
That was a prayer, and it went down. Torello gets tripped in the backcourt. That's going to be a foul, and he'll go back to the line for a 1-and-1 situation. That's an automatic call, even if it isn't intentional. So no complaints there from the Danvers side.
Torello is really a hooper.
He is.
He's a freshman and comes in, day out, and
he started every game for the Big Blue as a freshman, which is huge. And
team's leading scorer, right?
I believe Brodsky and Wales are still ahead of him, but he is up there as he gets his own miss twice. Kicks it out. Benegor, another three. Oh, not that time. Torello chases it down and goes crashing into the sidelines. You love to see the hustle from the freshman there. Almost kicked about three of his teammates in the face trying to save that ball. But, yeah, Coach Knowles talks very highly of Connor, and he thinks he's going to be a major, major force for this team in the next 4 years. He trusts them well enough to start every game on varsity so far.
I mean, he's really shown it this year.
Let's go through his home stats real quick. He had 4 points. He had a slow start in the season opener. I mean, expected, freshman starting his first game. Then he had 12 against Belchertown, 16 against Peabody, and got into early foul trouble, but you're seeing flashes of what he can be in this fourth quarter, as I think he might have some blood on him. So he's going to be forced out of the game, and Gabe Tripp will come in for him as our trainer will take a look at him. As Lanphier gets it into the front court. Gabe Tripp trapping him with Eli Zachlin, but a foul is called on Gabe, his fourth. And one more foul, and Gabe Tripp, or actually, it says that he only has 3, so we'll see if he picks up another one, whether he's in or out. I got 4 on my count, but it says 3 there. Has a good double and a steal by Wales. Wales getting into the front court, goes up with that left hand, and he finishes. Tough finish, and he wanted the and one. Talking to the guy as he goes up the court. As Lanphier goes in, can't finish. Zaris gets the rebound and finishes for the and one as Tripp picks up another foul. We'll see if that was his 4th or 5th, as Wills has got a game high 19 here. We'll see if Benegor can get another bucket before he comes out of this one, so we can get 3 double-figure scorers, as Brodsky's got 12, Wills has 19, and he's got 8. Not much production off the bench for the Big Blue, but are hanging on to an 8-point lead. This game's still not over for sure. Just need to play a couple more hard minutes, and they clear this one. Tough shot by Benegor as he comes up limping, and Templeman's gonna get up and come in for him as he's still not down past half court as Zachlin gets a tip, and inside Zaris gets 2. Benegor's not moving well. You can tell he's limping a little bit, and it's down to 6 with 4:46 to go. Kind of a dangerous time for the Big Blue right now. Tripp needs help. Gonna find Wales. Wales pulls up for a 3. He's feeling it, and he's got it! Liam Wales has 22 as he knocks down his second 3. Timeout. I believe Swampscott called it to get Benegor off the court, but Liam Wales, what a night he's having as he buries a dagger 3 in the heart of the Danvers Falcons, and it's a 9-point game going in with 4:29 to go in the game.
He is scoring tonight.
Yeah, you've seen these scoring nights from Wales early in the season. He had, I believe, 26 in the home opener against Saugus, 13 against Belchertown, and now he's got 22 tonight. Now out of the timeout, the Swampscott Big Blue leading by 9 with 4:29 to go in the game. Liam Wales having a hell of a game. 22 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. As Swampscott trying to close this one out at home. Zaris almost got his pocket picked by Wales again. Actually, I think Wales has 2 steals now that I think about it. Now Lanfear kicks it out, and a bad pass off the hands of Boisine, and it's going to go back to the Big Blue. As Swampscott leading by 9, looking to extend the lead. We saw Benegor leave the game out of that last timeout, was hobbling a little bit after his missed shot. You see him tying his shoe on the bench. We'll see if we see him for the rest of the night. As Wales looking for a shot. Oh, what a move to the basket. Oh, he couldn't finish. That could have been a highlight.
Blender.
Had him in a blender, couldn't finish, but he gets back and gets the steal. He is full of energy, and he gets fouled. No foul, really. No call there as now to the basket. Templeman back. The layup, no good. Wales battling for the rebound, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
High-octane action here at Swampscott High in the Lynch gym here.
That ankle breaker was unreal.
If he finished that layup, you know that's going on the Instagram story, the Snapchat story, maybe the TikTok. It'll go on Twitter for the college coaches, everything.
Facebook for the parents.
As we get a foul. Gonna go against Zachlin. Man, I wish he finished that one.
Wow.
The one layup he doesn't finish all night. But we got a foul. The Falcons will go to the line for 2. Game's still not over, despite the crazy play from the Big Blue in this 4th quarter.
You know, I like the confidence out of Wales.
I do too. He's just gotten better and better every single year for this Big Blue team. Has been on varsity since he's a freshman, was starting games even as a freshman during that that shortened COVID season where the Big Blue were undefeated for a little while, I believe. No playoffs, of course, as Zachlin gets inside. Nice pass to Benegor off the feed from Zachlin, and Benegor's got 10.
3 starters with double-digit points for the Big Blue.
3 double-figure scores, 1 with 20 in Wales. Ooh, a nice move by Lanfear. Gets to the basket. Nice kick out, 2 for a 3. Nice play by Lanfear there. As Quentin Shares knocks down the 3 to end it. It's an 8-point game with 3:04 to go. Connor Chirillo gets it to Brodsky. Wales, Euro stepping into the lane. Open three, Chirillo way off. Little bit of adrenaline kicking in there as Chirillo gets called for the foul. Definitely a foul. He doesn't like it, though. And that's his third. He picked up 2 in the first minute of the game. That was his first since, as Danvers will go back to the line. So not a very smart foul if they can knock down these free throws. Has Lanphier come out of this game? I don't think he has.
I don't think so.
I think he's played all the minutes here, as that's going to go off Zaris out of bounds off the missed free throw. If Danvers hit all their free throws in this game, I think they would be winning. They've had such an advantage at the line. But
Lanphier hasn't scored in a while.
No, but he had the nice assist on the last play as Chirillo going to the basket inside Zachlin for 2. Beautiful feed by Connor Chirillo. And now all 5 starters for the Big Blue have scored as Zachlin gets his first bucket. 10-point game with 2:30 to go. Lanphier showing all the moves in his bag. Chirillo, tough layup, no good. Rebound to Benegor. Brodsky into the front court. Brodsky swings it, Benegor to Zachlin. Zachlin outside. Brodsky for 3, short. Rebound goes to Lanphier. Lanphier's going to drive on Wales. Beautiful look, but a block by Chirillo. Swampscott's defense has been absolutely amazing in this game. Another block. That's their 8th as a team.
Wow.
Nice block there by Chirillo. Timeout on the play, as Swampscott hasn't given up on any plays here. Probably their best all-around performance of the year so far. If they can just close it out, 2:04 to go in a 10-point lead. Of course, no lead safe. I don't know if you saw in the NBA the other day. The Raptors were down 90-69 with 3:24 to go, and they forced overtime. So anything is possible in any level of basketball.
You never know. Someone can get hot and let them fly.
Yeah, Lanphier's been the guy for Danvers. He hasn't scored in a while. He's got 11 points, 4 assists as well to go along with the 6 rebounds.
A lot of bright spots out of Swampscott today,
Absolutely. Love seeing Benegor playing well on the defensive side of the ball. He's got 10 points with it, too. Wales, of course, being aggressive with his 22. Brodsky, he's hit some shots tonight. He's been in a bit of a slump. Good to see you break it a little bit with the shot tonight. He's got 12. And just the all-around team defense of the Big Blue has been a huge improvement from Tuesday night.
A lot of hoopers.
What are your plans this weekend, Nick?
The gym.
That's about all you do, school and the gym.
Yeah. Football, but
Sir.
But you know you gotta get ready for baseball season.
Of course, we're winning that state championship as Danvers turns it over off the inbound.
The 4 C's.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna help us a long way.
I don't know if Coach Cap is watching this one, but shout out to him.
And Coach Raff. Shout out to Coach
sir.
Raff.
As Benegor turns the
what a tough shot! Oh my God!
Everything is going the Big Blues way. How did that one go in?
Looking like prime Yao Ming, Rion. Oh my God!
I don't think almost another steal. Ball's loose. Bodies on the floor. The Big Blue have it. Zachlin. Too far ahead for Wales. He catches up to it. Brodsky.
I thought he was going to let that fly.
Wow. How
we are up out of our seats. Wow.
How the heck did
Oh! I thought Brodsky was going to let that fly. I got excited.
They're just going to milk the clock here up by 12 with a minute left. Brodsky to Wales has been the star of the night offensively. Wales gets to the left hand, easy 2. He's got 24 and the lead's to 14. It looks like the Big Blue are going to be back to 500 and 2-2, or almost back to 500. They're 2. Got ahead of myself there. As Chirillo takes it into the front court. We'll see if the Big Blue even shoot this one. They can dribble it out and take the shot clock violation if they want.
Liam Wales is really showing the style.
Yeah, beautiful game by Wales. Inside to Benegor, and he loses it.
He just wants points now.
Yeah, he wanted to pad those stats. I still don't know how he made that shot a couple possessions ago.
That was unreal. You got to give it to him. Good shot.
As Benegor, probably with his best overall stat line of the year. I know he had the 15-rebound game earlier in the season, but he has 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 blocks to go with it. as Westcott takes the tough shot. No good. Blocked by Brodsky, and he's fired up. That's the 9th block for the Big Blue tonight. As Brodsky takes... As Boise looking for someone inbound. It gets it to Zaris. Goes up. Oh! Blocked by Benacor, but they got a foul. He wanted his 7th of the night.
I'm counting that in my books.
I don't know. There's some energy in the studio right now.
A lot of camaraderie today for the Big Blue.
We loving this performance for the Big Blue. I feel like this, even though they do have wins this year, I think this is the most energized and good they've been on both sides of the ball. Still got things to work on offense. 60 points, solid total for them. But if they want to compete with the elite teams in the league, they'll have to get that a little bit higher. But if they can keep playing defense like this, they will compete, as Quinn Fitzpatrick gets his first action of the night. Much to the joy of Nick Paradise right here.
Love Fitzy.
I don't think they're going to shoot it as Templeman gets the rebound. They do have to get it across half court. And the Swampscott Big Blue are going to take this one 60-46 at home. And they move to 3-3 on the season, I believe. And they are 2-2 at home, 1-1 on the road, as they take this one against the Danvers Falcons 60-46. Stat leaders, Liam Wales had 24 points. Riyad Benagor had 7 rebounds, and Riyad Benagor leads the way in blocks with 6, and Liam Wales had 3 steals to close this one out for the Big Blue. What a game here, as they pick up a much-needed victory after the loss on Tuesday. And that'll be it for us. We thank you, Dawson Newberry, Nick Paradise, and the rest of us at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics here on YouTube. We wish you a good weekend and good night.
And a safe night. Safe night.
Yeah.